All right, I don't know why the last video cut off, but I'm recording again. So, with that being said, I'm going to put them both together. So I'm in my bed, went outside, started reading in Leviticus, and that's when I discovered what Levi means. So Levi is short for Leviticus, for starters, but they are also, the tribe of Levi was tasked in the Old Testament to safeguard Aaron and Aaron's sons and to safeguard the tabernacle. They were given certain privileges and rights to be within certain proximity of the tabernacle of the Lord. Now, this is important because they are also the firstborn, which is really cool because I'm also the firstborn, and I'm also prior military, prior like law enforcement, and just always have like that heart to like safeguard and like just defend and protect those that cannot like protect themselves. You know, I was bullied growing up a lot, like especially in middle school. It wasn't until like high school, and sometimes people still try to pick on me, to be honest. Give me one sec, guys.
Hi, give me one moment, please.
Okay, awesome. Who's honking? I don't know why anyone's honking. We're probably gonna keep this in the video. It's really nice out too. Also, I drove the speed limit here, like the actual speed limit, and one thing I noticed was just how beautiful it was outside, and I wasn't in my head as much.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Hey, I'm just gonna get 3 pumpkin spice lattes, if y'all still have that.
Yeah, and you said 2 of those?
Could I get 3, and could I make 2 of them tall size? So I guess that's the smallest, and then the third one, could I make that one a grande size, please?
Okay, and you said the third one grande size. And are these all hot?
Yes, please. They definitely are.
Anything else?
That maybe just like a cup holder to hold all of them.
A cup holder?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll see you up here. Thank you.
Thank you. So, what was I gonna say? Anyway, so I slowed down. I drove the speed limit, and it's like I wasn't in my head as much on the way here. Normally I'm distracted with other thoughts and other things going on in my life, but this time I was actually able to slow down and look at the trees and look at all the greenery, God's creation essentially, and also just look at, you know, people driving around in their cars. And something I noticed was I had this like great appreciation that just hit me for the Lord's creation and how beautiful everything is. And so with that, I also just wanted to say, anyway, going back to the story on, you know, the Levites, right? Just the fact that the Lord created them for that, and then I didn't know about that, by the way, until recently. I believe it was in Leviticus 3 or Numbers. No, actually, I think it was in Numbers. No, it was in Numbers. But you'll have to check like Numbers 3, and then verse 5 through 13 talks about the duties of the Levites, and it just really struck home to me because that's my name, obviously, like Levi, cheeseball, right? But Levi. And it reminded me of my God-given purpose, and I noticed how much my personality lines up with a lot of the duties and responsibilities that were outlined there for the Levites. And I just thought, like, wow, what a blessing it is to be a child of God, to like step into that blessing fully, to trust him, to fast when he's calling you to fast, to pray when he's calling you to pray, to cut out things in your life when he's calling you to do so, and not hold on to those things anymore, to really surrender to him. And man, oh man, it's like these, like what the Lord returns in favor is more amazing than you could possibly fathom, than you could ever possibly imagine. And so that's why I was just thinking that's what was on my heart today, truly and honestly. And it was like the Lord spoke to me on all those things. It was like a confirmation that I was supposed to go through some of those parts of my life, you know, through the Marine Corps, and then armed security, law enforcement, and because that heart sometimes to safeguard those people around me. I didn't always know where that came from. And sometimes I even questioned the validity as to why that was there and that purpose behind that. Like, okay, am I supposed to do that, you know? And not that I can't do that now as a maintenance technician for P&G, for instance, but there's other ways of doing that in the real world. Whether that's, you know, preventing people from stumbling, or also honestly being their physical provider and protector, interceding for someone, for someone, essentially just being that physical embodiment of protector and guardian, similar to like a guardian angel over someone else. And so I just thought I'd share that. That's really it. It was just, I guess the video is more for me to remind myself that, look, Levi, this is what you were created for. This is in part what you were created for, ultimately to serve the Lord, so that this could point towards him and bring him glory. Anyway, it's your boy Cheeseball here. I hope you guys have a great day. Love y'all. God bless y'all. What's up, guys? Good morning. I just decided to make a video spot, just like here in the moment. I really felt led to do this. I probably should have done it. Anyway, I'm not going to overthink. So I just wanted to come before you guys today and say that I love you guys, and you guys are loved, and the Lord loves you very much. He has a plan and purpose for your life, but primarily he wants you to worship him. We were created for his glory, and through him all things are possible. So with that, I just wanted to say, man, this morning has been incredible, truly, just anointed, just like spirit-filled, just like, wow. I decided to try something new this morning and really like prolong my devotional, and really just, I felt led to just make it a little bit longer than usual. I usually wake up early around like 6:30, 6:50, 45. Not really even by choice. I think God's been waking me up earlier on my days off, but I've also been going to bed earlier. And something that I've noticed with that is the days seem longer, they feel longer. I feel as though I have more time to get things done. I'm not having to rush through things, and there's just so much blessing to it. Oh, hang on, someone's calling. I'll answer soon. It's my buddy Nathan. Great dude, man of God as well. He's single, ladies, by the way. Anyway, but make sure that you're a woman of God, like, and I will be praying for that too. Anyway, he's a man of God. So as I was saying, what was I going with that? Oh yeah, there's a blessing about waking up early. And so I made my bed, got